welcome to this week's episode of MSU Inside Out. It's our final show of this semester. I'm one of your hosts, Jamie Council.
And I'm your co-host, Andre Livingston.
We have a great show, and those of you that are joining us live on Thursday, stay tuned after our show, and we'll have a post-show where you'll get to meet all the cast members, just something to think about. But getting into today's show, we have a lot of great guests. I know I'll be talking to a local musician and a cancer survivor and professor of the department will be joining us, and we'll present a check to him. And then also we'll be hearing a little bit from our director. So we have a lot of great guests today.
Oh, a lot of great guests, a lot of the great things going on. Also, speaking of great things, the Final Fantasy football show and senior projects. You know, seniors are moving on, so they had to do their projects. And it's just a great thing.
It is a very great thing. In order to graduate, you have to do your senior project. I know I have to do mine, you know. And here to tell us a little bit more about yesterday's senior project is Bridget.
All right, yes, thanks, guys. I am, as exciting it is to see them graduate and move on, it also kind of makes me a little
Breaks
sad.
your heart.
Yes, I miss them.
And I had a panic attack, too, because I'm like, oh, my gosh, I'm going to be up there next semester.
Right, that's going to be you. All right, well, let's get to the ones who are in the present.
Thanks, Bridget.
The end of the 2013 year starts with a new beginning for some broadcasting seniors. The department has 4 seniors graduating this December. Lauren Safransky is graduating with a broadcasting major in public relations and a concentration in marketing. She is a Minnesota native who came to MSU on a 4-year basketball scholarship. After this semester, she wants to find a job in advertising. Roy White is also graduating with a broadcasting major in public relations. White has been very involved with campus life. He is a member of PRESA, the Alumni Association, and the KMSU auction. After this semester, he wants to continue working in event planning. Corey Smith double majored in broadcasting and computer science. He served in the U.S. Air Force for 12 and a half years as a multimedia specialist. After this semester, he'll continue to work as a software developer at Capital Financial Services. He is very excited. Matt Zapone is also graduating with a broadcasting production major and a minor in management information systems. He currently works at computer graphics for the MSU Inside Out show. After this semester, he wants to find a job in advertising. And we as a broadcasting department wish these graduating seniors the best of luck. This holiday season is upon us, and the Minot Seratona Club is back again with their Christmas in the Park. The annual event opens every Thanksgiving since their return after the flood 2 years ago. The club showcases around 50 displays in Oak Park this year. These displays are put together by the Seratoma members with assistance from the Minot Park District. Together, they braved the cold to make sure the lights were up in time for Christmas. Christmas in the Park is available for viewing by car every night from 6 to 10 p.m. until New Year's Eve. The cost is $5 donation per car. Proceeds go to helping those with speech and hearing disorders, as well as tuition to Minot State students specializing in communication disorders. This year's KMSU auction successfully raised more than $16,000 in just one short semester. An MSU broadcasting class partnered up with local businesses and the Minot community to raise funds for the department and cancer survivor, Mike Bunce. Over $40,000 in donations were collected throughout the semester in order to be auctioned off in a live event that happened last Thursday. Viewers had their chance to call and bid on nearly 60 different packages, including hotel stays, car starters, and much more. This auction marks the department's 15th year of the production and continues to grow bigger and better each year. And I don't know about you guys, but I thought this auction was a complete success this year, and I had so much fun.
Bridget, it definitely was a success. I had so much fun, and we raised, a nice amount of money, over $16,000. It was just a great to be a part of.
It's really cool. It gets bigger and better every year, and it's
Every
great to get the
year.
community involved. But thanks, Bridget.
Thank you, Bridget.
So yeah, and then we'll be hearing more from Mike Bunce later in the show. You'll actually be talking to him, so that's interesting. We still
Definitely.
have a lot of other great things to look forward to in today's show.
Such
So-
as the weather coming up from Chris and fantasy football. And also, speaking of fantasy football and the different auctions and the great things that are going on within the show, we'll actually hear from Kyler, and he will be interviewing our director.
And he was also the director of the auction.
Director of the auction, Chris Price.
So let's go to Kyler.
Thanks, guys. You normally he's normally behind the scenes and in our ears, but today we get to see his face. Joining me today is the director of the show, Chris Price. Thanks for joining me, Chris.
Thanks for having me, Kyler.
No, you weren't only the director of our show, you were actually the director of the auction. So what was it like on the day of the auction?
It was a lot of work. I wasn't in the class this year. I've had experience being in the class, but I didn't direct that year. So I knew kind of everything that was going on, but actually going into the director responsibilities, it was just so much work. And that day, I was here early on in the day, before noon, and then we left at like 1:30 a.m. the next morning. So we were here. Everyone was here really long. But being in the control room that day, there was just so much to get ready for. We had a lot of like snafus and some graphics. We had to work through everything going on. But it was hectic, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, now I know we were there the entire day until like 1:30, as you said. So why did you decide to be the director?
Like I said, I've had the previous class, Aaron Larson, who is a former graduate from the department here. He directed a couple times, and I always thought it would be a lot of work to do, and I didn't know how he did it. And it was something that kind of interested me because I like to challenge myself. So I started directing the show this year, and I figured just directing the show, I would be able to move into that transition to direct the live auction. But I found out that it wasn't that easy, but it was a lot of work.
Now you talk about work. What were your duties during the auction?
There's quite a bit of things. I had to get everyone kind of mentally prepared, just kind of making sure everything was in the correct spot. We had everything going and everyone was ready to go. We set up a dry run, went through it, and we had the pre-show with all of our Green Club members, had everyone get ready for that. When I was directing, kind of told everyone time cues. I told the cameras what shots to get. Told when to drop graphics. I just told kind of everyone to do their duties, when to do them, and when to keep going on with them. So it was a lot of stuff. And then in there we had some graphic technical difficulties, like I said. So it was kind of our job, the director's job, and the control room's job to work through that and find a plan B to all of our mishaps.
What was the environment like in the control room?
It was really hectic, like I said, with all the mishaps, just like a couple graphic things, and then a couple just technical difficulties of IFBs going out or not working. We actually went through it as smoothly as possible, I think, this year, and it went really well. But just the control room, it was hectic. A lot of people talking, communicating between like the VTR, the graphics, to the audio, to me, to everyone else, to me, to the talent. It was just, there's a lot. If you're not ready for it, it's a lot to try to concentrate on one thing and be able to multitask, watch the screens, watch the graphics. So like I said, it was a lot of work, hectic.
Yeah, Chris has put in a lot of work for us, and he's basically our leader of the show. So thanks for joining me today, Chris, and thanks for everything that you've done for us.
Yeah, thanks for having me on the show. I'd like to be in front of the camera this time now, so it's cool to you guys get to see my face. So
Absolutely, it's a good-looking face. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Kyler. Great interview with Chris and about the auction and everything.
Yeah, and he does so much for our department in general.
Definitely.
But but now looking forward, we still have tons of stuff to get to in today's show.
Mm-hmm.
So I know I'm going to be talking to a local musician, Davey Love, and we're going to hear a little bit of his music. And then also the last segment of Andre with fantasy picks and fantasy football. And then also a little bit about the weather with Chris Cap coming up after the break.
Walmart. At Walmart, you can save money so you can live better.
MSU Hockey Club, the 2013 ACHA Men's Division I National Champions. Visit us online at msubeaverhockey.com or on Facebook and Twitter.
Western Pacific Crane and Equipment. The authorized dealer for Manitowoc, Grove, and National Crane.
The Center for Extended Learning. Our mission is to provide flexible, accessible, and quality lifelong learning opportunities.
All-American Trophies. Established in 1983, located on South Broadway for all your trophy and screen printing needs.
The Pita Pit. Sandwiches, soup, and salad. Fresh thinking, healthy eating.
Art Main. Women's clothing, accessories, and art supplies, located on Main Street.
Midwest Oil Jobs. Brings employers, retailers, and other professionals from the Midwest under one roof to connect like-minded individuals.
Creative Property Management. Over 45 years of experience in managing properties and helping tenants find the right home.
MSU Athletic Department, NCAA Division II, promoting good character and a positive experience. Red Rising.
MSU Red and Green. Minot State University's official student-run newspaper.
Digital Office Center. Offices located in Minot and Bismarck. Provides the complete line of Xerox equipment, supplies, and services.
Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports. Located on South Broadway across from Walmart.
Be seen, be heard on the Alshire, Black Box, and Amphitheater stages. MSU Theater, where we tell the world's stories.
MSU Art Department. Stimulating creativity campus-wide by providing exhibitions and art events.
Fiancé Bridal, located downtown Minot, and now you can shop online.
NDAD. Help for people with disabilities and health challenges. Pepsi of Minot. The local Pepsi Cola bottling company serving the North Dakota areas of Minot, Dickinson, Devils Lake, Bottineau, and Hettinger.
Rick's Jewelry, where you'll shimmer and shine.
Watney Realtors, a full-service real estate agency handling residential, commercial, and investment properties.
Spicy Pie, pizza, grinders, beer, located in the Beaver Ridge Plaza.
RL, specializes in creating custom-made vintage mod children's and baby clothes.
Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream, good time to be together.
KCJB AM, 910 AM, Minot's news and information station.
KIZZ FM, Z94, Minot's only station for today's hit music.
97 Kicks FM, today's hot new country.
KZPR FM, Minot's rock station, 105.3 The Fog.
KMXA FM, Minot's best music mix, Mix 99.9.
SOS Image, improving the health and self-esteem of every client.
Grizzlies, the place for wood-fried food, friends, and family.
We're back here with KMSU Inside Out, and join with me is Mike Bunce. Thanks for coming, Mike Bunce.
No problem.
Hey, thanks a lot. Okay, earlier this year, you were diagnosed with colon cancer, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so it must be a struggle day in, day out, juggling your family, your job, coming here and helping us out. Talk about your day in and day out struggles.
Well, it's a matter of going to treatments, and the treatments take a lot out of you. And so I have a little 8-year-old boy, and I feel like I kind of cheated him out of the summer because you just don't have the energy to do anything. And also, coming here and helping out with the students, and some days it just couldn't happen, But I'm fortunate that I have a great extended family and a great work family and everything like that. So everybody really, really helped out. So
that's amazing. Okay, with people helping out, and things seem to be going pretty good. You're getting by, you're hanging in there, being an inspiration to different people. Tell me about what is the lowest point that you have as when you were diagnosed with cancer?
The lowest point is probably when I went to Mayo Clinic and they told me what they were going to have to do, and I kind of went, maybe I don't want to have that done, even though I needed to have it done. So it was kind of a conflicting type thing. So yeah, that was about it.
Mm-hmm. Different things coming from your lowest point. Now, on the contrary, I guess the way I would put it, what is your light at the end of the tunnel? What keeps you going on day to day? What is your hope? What do you put your faith in?
Family, friends. It's absolutely been an amazing journey as far as that goes. The people who have come out of the woodwork to help out and do stuff, it's just, I teach a night class, and there were nights where I couldn't make it, and students stepped up, took roll call for me. did their labs, sent me all their information and everything. It's just that kind of thing is amazing to me. So.
Yes, and talking about different people, just helping you out, being there for you. Who would you say is one of your biggest supporters?
My wife was, yeah. She was my toughest coach.
How so?
When I got down or whatever, she'd tell me to shut up, put a smile on your face, and power through it. And that was kind of her motto, power through. So, and it worked out. So.
Do you have to put faith in yourself and believe in yourself, and how do you do that?
You just take it day by day, step by step. If you look at it as a whole, I knew I was going to have to do chemo 6 months before I did it, or 6 weeks before I did it. And if you look at it as a whole, it's almost self-defeating. So you just take it one day at a time.
Right. Okay, so Mike, I would like to present this check from the broadcasting department worth $1,000, $1,450, 10% of our net profit for being an inspiration. Keep fighting, keep pressing, and keep living, being an inspiration towards me as well as many others. And I commend you for being a strong man.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And this is yours.
And I appreciate everything, once again, that the students and faculty here at Minot State have done. They've really become my second family.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for joining us. All right, now we'll hear more from Jessie Rosfit with sports.
All right, thank you, Andre. Now both the Minot State men's and women's basketball teams are heading out for their first dual road trip this weekend. Both teams travel to St. Cloud State tomorrow. The women bring their perfect record into the game at 6 o'clock, and the men bring their 5-2 record into their game at 8. On Saturday, both teams will travel to the University of Minnesota Duluth. The women tip off at 4, and the men tip off at 6. Now the Minot State women's hockey team is also on the road this weekend. They will head to International Falls, Minnesota to play Rainy River Community College. The games will also be on Saturday and Sunday, and the times for the games haven't yet been announced. Also, it is playoff time. Wait, playoffs? Playoffs? That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it is playoff time for fantasy football, and Andre is here to give you his picks.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the playoff edition of Fantasy Football. I've got a lot of names for you, so let's get started. Starting at the quarterback position, Peyton Manning has been the number one guy this year, and that will not change. He could win you a championship. Colin Kaepernick hasn't had the numbers most thought he'd have this year, but I expect him to explode these next 2 weeks. With the opponents he's had, he's worth a start. Now, for running backs, LaShawn McCoy has had a breakout year, and his numbers will continue to rise. DeMarco Murray has had an up and down year, and his stock is up right now. You better start him these next 2 weeks. One more running back to watch out for is Shane Vereen. If he's on waivers, pick him up. Time for wide receivers. There's plenty to pick from, so I'll name mine really quick. Alshon Jeffrey, Josh Gordon, Dez Bryant, Eric Decker, Roddy White, and Cordero Patterson. These 6 gentlemen have favorable schedules in the next 2 weeks, and most of them have been ripping defenses apart. For tight ends, I love Vernon Davis. Michael Crabtree is getting attention, and along with a soft schedule, Mr. Davis will be putting up huge points on the board. Charles Clay had a big game last week, and I believe he will be finding the end zone again. One more to watch out is Dennis Pitta. He quietly made a comeback last week, and he's good if you need to pick up a tight end. For defenses, the Chiefs have been a fantasy juggernaut. They'll continue to force turnovers and score all kinds of touchdowns. The Denver Broncos defense has been a hit or miss this year, but they'll be hitting these next 2 weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for my final sleeper of the year. Don't fall asleep, it's Kirk Cousins. Yes, Kirk Cousins is getting the nod for the rest of the year, and I believe he's going to make a big statement. The schedule is very favorable for him to do so. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been fun. but all good things must come to an end. Just remember, everything will be great if you listen to Dre.
And with that, I'm going to toss it back over to Andre Livingston. Andre, I know that was your last fantasy football show. Thanks for doing that.
Yes, Jesse,
It was a lot of fun.
last fantasy football, but last fantasy football tips here. This just in, Jay Cutler starting over Josh McCown. And also, the Vikings game, I want you to pick up Toby Gerhardt, and he'll be a nice fit with Adrian Peterson's foot, going bad. So he'll step up and do very nicely and replace Adrian Peterson.
All right, thanks, Andre.
Hey, thanks, Jesse.
That's been a great segment you've had, and a lot of great things about football in general.
Oh, definitely. Not only football, I want to talk about some great things about weather.
Or not so great things. And I know we're going to hear from Chris Cap about that. So.
Speaking of Chris Cap, here's Chris Cap,
there he
everybody. Tell us what we got looking forward to.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's a lot to look forward to. Let's go over here and check it out.
to.
Okay, right now, actually first before I go on, it's been a joy to be going on this year with all of you. And it's been exciting to do this. Last time we were together was at Thanksgiving time, and we were worried about the impending cold. As you can tell, it's been really cold. But even so, we have 12 degrees right now, feels like 7 degrees, and there's still that 74% chance of humidity. Then tonight, we actually are going to be staying in the pretty cold levels, -4 degrees tonight in Minot, and a chance of snow as well. But don't worry too much about that. It's going to start warming up as we continue on, but it's going to take a little bit. Friday, we have -1, we're going to have 6 degrees. It's not going to be very nice. It's going to be very frigid, so I'd suggest wearing your coats. It's going to be cold, but there's a 40% chance there. Continuing on until the night, we have -10, -11. It's going to be, again, very cold, but maybe you've got some Christmas parties to go to and warm up. Always a great thing to do on the weekend. Saturday, we're going to have partly cloudy with a little bit of snow. Again, there's a lot of 40 to 50% chance with that. And then on Sunday, we still have snow chances on the east end and better chances on the west. Continuing on throughout the week, you'll see that we have 30 degrees with some chances of snow, and then 15 and 10 degrees as we move on throughout that week. So.
Well, it's up and down for sure. Anything above 0, I have to be happy with.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But you've done a great job this year in weather, even though maybe I don't like the weather all the time.
Oh no, it is North Dakota.
It is North Dakota, can't complain. Thanks,
Right.
Chris.
Yep.
All right, joining me now, we have a local musician, Davey Love, but your stage name is Blitz Old Soul.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
It's great. And so I know you're really involved around campus, as you can see by your purple jacket. You're a part of the frat, and it's awesome that you're getting involved in everything, but I didn't know that there's this whole other side to you being a musician. So first off, can you just tell me about how would you describe your music?
Oh, like another world?
Another world?
No, typically, I do all kinds of stuff, but typically it's a pretty folk kind of thing. Not like Mumford & Sons, but I don't know.
Well,
Folky.
Folky. So, well, I guess with a name like Blitz Old Soul.
Yeah, it's very hipster.
Very hipster, but that kind of describes you. But if you could compare it with one artist, who would you who do you look to for inspiration?
Oh, man. I don't really look to any specific artist for inspiration. It's going to sound pretty cheesy, but I draw everything from my own life, and basically I look at my surroundings for inspiration, not so much other artists or anything, but that's pretty cheesy, but it's true.
It's okay. No, that's good. It's kind of cool to get, because I'm not musically inclined at all.
Me either, and you'll hear that.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we have he's good at the end of this interview. So I know that you write your own music. How did you kind of get started into even writing your own music or putting that into a song?
Well, I started by attempting to learn some songs, cover songs. I just kind of always wanted to play, and I'm terrible at learning other people's music. So I was starting to just rip off their songs and make my own songs, and I've just kind of made a career out of that.
Okay, well,
Being a thief.
It works. And so about how many songs do you have?
Oh, I have no idea. Because there's like snippets and then there's full songs and
Okay.
So I mean, I really have no idea. Maybe 50.
Oh, geez, wow. And then I know that you're going to be performing quite a bit coming up. You said that you had a lot of people just approach you at once to play.
Oh, yeah, like yesterday.
Yeah, like yesterday. So can you tell me about where people can actually watch you play or hear you play, I should say?
Well, Sunday I'll be at the benefit show at the Pangea Coffee House, I think it's called. I feel bad for not knowing that for sure. But it starts at like 6 p.m. and I'll be closing it out. And I think there's other performers that are going to be playing before me. I think 4 or 5 people will be going on before me.
Okay. So. Wow. So I know that you prepared a little song for us. So I'll go ahead and let you.
It's been prepared for 5 years.
Here. Yeah, for 5 years preparing for this moment. For this moment. And then stay tuned after the show. And you'll hear a little bit about our cast members. So this is Blitz Old Soul.
Sitting on my front porch eating ice cream, I'm thinking about your wonderful American dreams. And every time I look at these blue skies, I'm thinking about your wonderful and beautiful lies. And I once met an apple up high in a tree, but I think the reach was just too far for me. So I fall on the ground every time I try and fly. So if you can, my friend, please carry me. Hold me up into the light, and maybe you'll see. If you can, my friend, please carry me. Hold me up into the light, and maybe you'll see.
Join us right after the closing credits and you'll hear from all of our cast members if you're joining us on Thursday, and if not, thank you for joining our wonderful cast this semester of MSU Inside Out, and I hope to see you all next semester.
Sleeping in once again, well, I'll wake at noon and tell you then, well, you get the hammer and I'll get the nails, and we'll build our house and we'll build it well.
Thank you to our underwriters.
Walmart. At Walmart, you can save money so you can live better.
MSU Hockey Club, the 2013 ACHA Men's Division I National Champions. Visit us online at msubeaverhockey.com or on Facebook and Twitter.
Western Pacific Crane and Equipment, the authorized dealer for Manitowoc, Grove, and National Crane.
The Center for Extended Learning. Our mission is to provide flexible, accessible, and quality lifelong learning opportunities.
All-American Trophies. Established in 1983, located on South Broadway for all your trophy and screen printing needs.
The Pita Pit. Sandwiches, soup, and salad. Fresh thinking, healthy eating.
Art Main. Women's clothing, accessories, and art supplies, located on Main Street.
Midwest Oil Jobs. Brings employers, retailers, and other professionals from the Midwest under one roof to connect like-minded individuals.
Creative Property Management. Over 45 years of experience in managing properties and helping tenants find the right home.
MSU Athletic Department, NCAA Division II, promoting good character and a positive experience. Red Rising.
MSU Red and Green, Minot State University's official student-run newspaper.
Digital Office Center. Offices located in Minot and Bismarck. Provides the complete line of Xerox equipment, supplies, and services.
Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports. Located on South Broadway across from Walmart.
Be seen, be heard on the Alshire, Black Box, and Amphitheater stages. MSU Theater, where we tell the world's stories.
MSU Art Department, stimulating creativity campus-wide by providing exhibitions and art events.
Fiancé Bridal, located downtown Minot, and now you can shop online.
NDAD, help for people with disabilities and health challenges. Pepsi of Minot, the local Pepsi Cola bottling company serving the North Dakota areas of Minot, Dickinson, Devil's Lake, Bottineau, and Hettinger.
Rick's Jewelry, where you'll shimmer and shine.
Watney Realtors, a full-service real estate agency handling residential, commercial, and investment properties.
Spicy Pie, pizza, grinders, beer, located in the Beaver Ridge Plaza.
RL, specializes in creating custom-made vintage mod children's and baby clothes.
Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream, good time to be together.
KCJB AM, 910 AM, Minot's news and information station.
KIZZ FM, Z94, Minot's only station for today's hit music.
97 Kicks FM, today's hot new country.
KZPR FM, Minot's rock station, 105.3 The Fox.
KMXA FM, Minot's best music mix, Mix 99.9.
SOS Image, improving the health and self-esteem of every client.
Grizzlies, the place for wood-fried food, friends, and family.
Thank you for joining us after today's show. Right now we're going to introduce all of the cast members that are in front of the camera and behind the camera. So I'm going to start off with myself. My name is Jamie Council, and I'm from Atascadero, California. I am a senior. Next year I'll be a super senior because I'm supposed to graduate next fall. And I'm a production major, and then I also have concentration in public relations, history, honors, Spanish, and maybe something else, so I'm all over the place. And then I've been your host for the second semester now, and before that I did audio, so this is my third semester on the show. And after I graduate next fall, I plan to move back to California until my brother graduates high school, and I want to stay in the sports, or not stay, but get into the sports industry and do PR and maybe some production things. Not quite too sure as far as that goes. And for holiday festivities, I am staying here in the Magic City and maybe babysitting Neil's kids. Next we're going to Kyler, and we'll hear a little bit about him. Kyler.
Thank you, Jamie. My name is Kyler Elm. I am from the great city of Minot, North Dakota. This is my junior year in college. My role on the show, you've seen me plenty of times. I do the live interviews for the show. My graduation date, roughly, I would say fall of 2015, hopefully, cross my fingers. My future plans, planning on doing something on TV, maybe whether it's being the host of something awesome, ESPN or whatever, or just being on a local news channel or something like that. My holiday festivities, I will be remaining here with all my family and friends and hopefully having a lot of fun. So with that, I'll send it to my partner in crime, Bridget. Bridget?
Thanks, Kyler. My name is Bridget LaFontaine. I am a senior, technically, but Lord knows I'm not graduating anytime soon. I am a broadcasting major in production, and I play hockey. I've been playing since I was in the 6th grade, so it's been a while. Future plans. The dream job would have to be working for MTV, or maybe Ellen. Any one of those would do just fine. And for holiday festivities, I'm going to be doing the same with probably as Kyler and hang out with the friends and family, drinking eggnog and perhaps some Tom and Jerry's. So with that, I will send it over to Chris.
I'm Christopher Kapp. I've been your eye on weather here. This is my senior year in school, though I have 2.5 years left. Hopefully that's all. And then actually, I'm from England, but I've moved here in '99, so this has been my home, and this is always where I'm going to love being. Then this holiday season, I'm going to be going back to my extended family in Minnesota. So with that, I will send it over to Ward Lehman. or not. Here he goes.
Thank you, Chris Cat. So my name is Ward Layman. You probably haven't heard me. That would help. I control the mic from the other side, so I guess I'm not used to it from this side. I am Ward Layman, and I control the audio for KMSU Radio. I am from Minot. I've grown up here most of my life, being born from Minnesota. I am actually a senior. I will be graduating here in the next fall semester, and am a broadcasting major, kind of in the concentration of public relations. On the show, as I mentioned earlier, I run audio. I'm kind of the audio guru. You see the graphics there. And graduating will, like I said, be next fall. Hope to kind of get into media. Not sure exactly which form of media, but something involved maybe with music. And this holiday season, I'm actually heading down to warm, sunny Florida to enjoy some nice sandy beaches down there. It'll be a white Christmas, but in a different kind of way. And with that, here's Andrew.
All right, thanks, Ward. My name is Andrew Anderson. I'm from Goodrich, North Dakota. I am a junior here at Minot State, and I plan to graduate probably in the spring of 2015, maybe the fall of 2014. My role of the show is I run the videos that play when you see like the packages and the news stories. My major is broadcasting productions. What I want to do, I actually want to grow up to be a movie director, be out in Hollywood. If that doesn't work, maybe be a director for a news show, kind of similar to this. Holiday festivities, probably just go home and spend time with my family and maybe friends over after Christmas breaks. But after that, I'll send it over to Elizabeth right now.
Thanks. I'm Elizabeth Ham. I am from Minot, and my role on the show is technical director. I'm technically a senior, and I'm double majoring in broadcasting and focus on production and multimedia studies. I hope to graduate in spring of 2015, but that's not a guarantee. We'll see how that goes. Future plans, probably trying to somehow combine my two majors, web design, video production, what have you, whatever works. And my holiday plans are just to stay home with my family, celebrate the holidays with them, and then have a great time with my friends over the break. Now I'll send it over to our director, Chris Price.
Thanks, Technical Director Elizabeth. You're the best. So, Chris Price, you saw me earlier in the show. If you watched our show, I'm the director of our show. I directed the auction, all that good stuff. It's a lot of fun. I'm from Minot, North Dakota. I've lived here in this area since '98. I came from Germany before that. Other than that, nothing too fun. I'm a senior this year. I'm graduating. I'll probably walk next semester, next May. I might come back for a couple semesters. I have a couple other classes I'm interested in taking in the broadcasting production option. My role on show, I said it, I'm a director. I tell everyone what to do, so that's what I do. And my future plans, I'll work in a production company. That's what I want to do. Most likely with ESPN, with the X Games, that is what I definitely want to do. It'd be pretty awesome. You guys might see me shooting some GoPro things up there. Who knows? And holiday festivities, I'm going to hang out. Just hang out, maybe hit up a movie tonight, watch the Broncos-Chargers game, and I'm going to go to Chicago for New Year's over the break. So with that, hope you guys don't miss us too much. We'll be back next semester, and here's Jessie Rostvet.
All right, thank you, Chris. Like he said, my name is Jessie Rostvet. I am from Minot, North Dakota. I'm a junior here at Minot State. I'm planning on graduating in May of 2015. I'm a broadcast production major. On this show, you saw me as the sports anchor. I put all the sports stuff together. I helped Andre with the fantasy football show. That was certainly a lot of fun. My future plans, I've always loved sports, so whether it be with ESPN or Fox Sports or whatever, I just want to be doing something with sports. I'm coaching golf right now at the high school level, and I've been wanting to coach other sports like football and basketball as well. So that's how my future plans are. Holiday festivities, I really love my friends and my family, so I'm looking forward to spending all my time with them. And now I'm going to send it over to Rachel.
Hi, I'm Rachel Romine. I am from Dunseith, North Dakota. I am a senior here at Minot State, and I am planning on graduating hopefully in May. And what I do here on the show is actually camera work, so this is odd for me to be up here, kind of weird. Future plans, I think I'll be opening up my own shop. I do children's clothing and shoes. If that doesn't work out, I want to work for an advertising company. And holiday festivities, I think I'll be staying here in Minot and enjoying wonderful snow here. And we'll go over to Roy.
Hi, I'm Roy White. I am from Kenton, Manitoba, Canada. And I'm a senior. And yeah, I'm a senior. And my major option, I'm a PR, broadcasting PR student with a minor in English. And my role in the show is I was cameraman number 3. And my graduation date is like tomorrow, I think. This is my last semester. And I write my last exams next week. Hope everything goes well. My future plans is I'd like to work in events somewhere, anything but weddings. I don't want to plan your wedding. And my holiday festivities are, I really just want to recover after this last 2 weeks. I want to lay in bed until noon for 5 days in a row. And now I am going to send it over to Josh.
Hello, my name is Joshua Zimmer. I'm from the Great Falls, Montana, on way out here by a football scholarship. I am a senior, and I am planning on graduating in the fall of 14. The role on the show, I was a cameraman, but I really like to say that I was the class clown. My major is public relations with a focus and concentration in marketing, business management, and international marketing. My future plans, sports have been my life since I was probably about 3, so I'm planning on getting an internship with a sports team, whether it be on the West Coast or anywhere that is a little bit warm and I can find something new. As for holidays, festivities, I'm going back to God's country and spending it with my family and my puppy. And with that, I'll turn it over to Matt.
Hey, I'm Matt Zappone. I am from Milo, North Dakota. I'll be graduating this December with a broadcasting major, and also I'll be minoring in MIS, Management Information Systems. My role in the show, I've been doing the graphics for the past three years here, so I'm pretty sure they're going to miss me a lot next semester, so I won't be here to do graphics. My future plans is either to get into advertising firm or into the oil field industry, doing ad stuff with them or something like that. For the holiday festivities, I'll probably be staying in town, working, and hanging out with family. With that, I'll be turning it over to Andre Livingston.
Thank you, Matt. Hi, everybody. I am Andre Livingston, and I am actually from Minot, North Dakota. I love it, and I'm a junior this year. This is my 3rd year, and I will be graduating next spring, I believe. I hesitated on that, so I probably won't be graduating next spring. My role on the show, I do some of everything. I co-host with Jamie. I do live interview. I help Kylie out with the camera, and I just try to be there for everybody and give everybody hugs. My major is broadcasting productions. I minor in business management, and I have a concentration in music. My future plans, I really don't know where my future entails, but hopefully I'm great at whatever I do. And holiday festivities, I will be with my family, my brother who attends Fargo, or college in Fargo, he'll be back. And my sister who lives in Minnesota will be back, and my whole family will be together, and that makes me happy. So another thing that makes me happy, Mariah.
Oh, Andre, you make me so happy too. Hi, I'm Mariah Zabak. I'm a junior here at Minot State University. I major in broadcast production, and I have a concentration in marketing, public speaking, and public relations. I hope I graduate in the spring of 2015. I'm on track right now, so holding on to that goal. I am from Kennewick, Washington, so I'm a long ways from home. My role on the show this year, this semester I was a host, and I also helped produce the show with Chris Price. So we got a lot of stuff ready before the show, made sure our time cues worked out, and made sure everybody was doing their jobs. And he really partnered up really well with me this year to make sure that the show went smoothly every single time. My future plans? I have no idea. I have no idea what I want to do. This school offers a lot of great outlets and a lot of great opportunities, so I can do anything from producing one day to public relations and planning the next day. So I don't know where I'll end up. Hopefully maybe as a public relations representation for somebody. And my holiday plans are to finally go home. I live 20 hours away from home, and it's really nice to spend the holidays with my family. We do really family Christmas every year and New Year's Eve parties, and so I'm really looking forward to go home. I want to thank you guys all for joining us this semester on MSU Inside Out. It's been a great year. We've had a bunch of great moments, great success with the KMSU auction, and it's been a real family environment in here. So we thank you guys for watching us. That concludes our cast and crew, but we hope to see you guys again next semester, every Thursday, live at 5 on MSU Inside Out. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.